recordings? Have you given them any careful consideration?
Yeah, I've been offered a stage. I've been offered a couple of stage things, and I've been offered. I've read about 3 or 4 scripts. One of the scripts that I've read that I enjoyed reading was a film called Yellowbeard, which was written by Graham Chapman and Peter Cook, and that was very funny. So I opted for that because I thought it was funny, and I like a good laugh. And that's still in the negotiation terms at the moment, but I'll be making a film when I get in front of the camera, and I think that if you start building up, you know, hopes before that moment, you can get very disappointed. When I make a film, I think people will be surprised at the movie I make.
Right.
It won't be the sort of role that one would usually take in my position.
Right, now on the side, looking back at the success of 1981, is there any pressure on you now? I mean, like, within yourself, that you're about to go into the recording studios. Is there any pressure, you know, that you feel yourself that you've got to come up with something because you are there at the top?
Yeah, I mean, it's very competitive, but I'm only competing with myself because I know to a point...
Or your old records, aren't they?
Yeah, I know to a point that people expect a lot more, and I also know that people... there's always people waiting for you to make a mistake in the media. I just don't want to make my mistakes on vinyl or in front of the public that I perform to. The nice thing about going into the studio is that it is very scary in a way, and it does actually really cut out all the kind of success side of it, because it's like a writer with that, you know, these writers that write these marvellous scripts, you know, Jaws and stuff like that. They have to sit down with a blank piece of paper, and that's the most terrifying moment for any artist or writer, sculptor, to sit down, and that moment's now. And I've got to go in there and do something that I feel you haven't heard before, I haven't heard before, nobody's heard before. Because I still believe that, you know, it would be very easy to go in and do something imitative.
Right.
And I think the most relevant quote that I've picked up or read over the last few months was something Picasso said before he died, which was, he said, to imitate others is necessary, to imitate oneself is pathetic. And I think that point now has become very valid in music, because all forms of music is derivative. But if I were to go in and do another song that started, you know, I'd be imitating myself.